The only thing most tutorials are successful at is putting us deeper into tutorial hell. In this video, we will learn the 2 reasons behind this and 3 ways how to actually start learning from tutorials, with no fluff for those who value their time. What even is tutorial hell? It's when you're stuck in a cycle of watching tutorials without being able to apply that knowledge outside of that tutorial. This is mostly due to 2 things. 1, failing to absorb knowledge from tutorials due to the lazy nature of the human brain, and 2, failing to apply and solidify the absorbed knowledge. The human brain is by design lazy, and so it will take the easy route every time it can. It is very easy to fall into a kind of autopilot mode. You see code, you copy code. Your tutorial project works, but you have no idea of how and why. How do you stop your brain from entering that autopilot mode? You have to make your life harder. Start by renaming and changing everything. Every time the tutorial instructs you to create an object, script, or variable, name it differently. It creates a script called character controller, you call it player controller. It sets a float value to 2, you set it to 3. It calls the function jumping function, you call it jump, which is the only proper name for this function anyway. This way you are forced to actually keep track of where you've put stuff and how you've named it. This will lead to errors, bugs, and lots of frustration, but this is actually a very good thing because you will be learning something. The second thing you should do is bring your own ideas into your tutorial project. These things won't be in the original tutorial, so you'll have to follow other tutorials to make those ideas work. This will force you to have to figure out how all these other mechanics work. The second problem we need to fix is failing to apply and solidify the absorbed knowledge. Your brain always compresses the things you don't use regularly. This means that if you learn something new, you need to use that a few times in different memorable ways to solidify its importance in your brain. The first actionable thing you need to do here is to apply what you've learned by redoing it. The most obvious way is to simply repeat what you did in the tutorial, but without the actual tutorial. But this is incredibly dull and boring, so I recommend game jams. Join a game jam with the condition of using whatever system or mechanic that you've taught yourself with a previously followed tutorial. The next actionable tip is to teach what you learn. Go and explain what you did and learned to someone else. This can be a friend or family member or some random guy you just met on Discord. Or you can do a post where you explain the concept of your system or product you made and post on Reddit. Try to dumb it down so that anyone, even non-game devs, get it. Hope this helps.